So, target moves. So the first one is here. Anything you do here, we'll go over more specifically striking later, especially in the scenario stuff in the 5 common attacks. Anywhere here is good. In this seat, don't hit people in the mouth. It's gross. You get cuts and they're diseased. Hep C gets transferred that way. And the worst thing I want is for you to succeed in a self-defense situation and then have a lifelong condition and or injury, right? So that's why handstand punching, we don't have a broken hand, and we don't want to hit people in the mouth. Just people are gross. So this ring is very accessible if you're taller. The next ring, anywhere from this lower spine region here, this C up to the abs. Now, again, he's double muscled here. So what does a muscle do? The six-pack is a second layer of muscle over the transverse abdominal. So there's a layer of muscle here, and this is a secondary layer. So we're protected from the front. The ribs do the same thing. So for us, turn around, everybody. In this zone, in between the hip and the lower ribs is where we want to hit. Okay, and this is where all the organs are. So we have the liver, the spleen, and the kidneys. Anytime you hit those organs, it does a lot of damage. Rory Miller likes to describe the liver as a 6-pound testicle. If you hit it properly, people drop. And if you've ever watched any sport fights, anytime somebody gets hit and they fall from that, it's almost always a liver shot. And again, as we talk about most predators are bottom feeders, hungover, drug addicts, whatever, the liver's already doing a lot of work. So if I hit that zone and it pumps the poison in, it's a very high results tactic. In this zone, usually I want to do harder strikes. So the head is hard, I want soft things hitting. Okay, open hands, maybe some elbows, right? Fist. Here, elbows, fists are good. Any kind of hammer fist is going to do damage, and we want to do it to this zone. And we're going to come, anytime we hit this second C, we're coming up into it. Okay. So it's coming under the ribs. Okay. And again, just like we did this push here before, the human body is not great at taking force this way. It's good at taking it this way and down to the ground, but it's not good at taking it up. Okay, so you can hit, if you're tall enough, you can knee this zone, and it does a lot of damage. The next zone we talk about is the knee. Again, from the front, there was this huge martial arts myth that if he were here and I kicked this, I would snap his knee back. MMA has been doing this now consistently, and John Jones, one of the toughest fighters in the world, stomps people's knees, and nobody's knees have been broken like that. Our structure is designed, again, we're designed to take force this way. So if your knee is straight, it's going to hyperextend it a little bit, but it won't crack like it does in the movies. Usually, the amount of force it takes like 16,000 to 18,000 pounds of pressure to do it. It's pretty heavy. Oh, wow. It can snap that way like a car accident, but not from a dude pushing. Okay? Now, if I hit the back of the knee, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it makes the joint go in the direction the joint wants to go, and this hitting the ground does a lot of damage. Hitting the sides, it's the ACL and the MCL. Those are career enders for sports, and also the odds of them chasing you after that are very, very low. Okay? Because again, if I'm trying to escape, a good stomp to the knee and a bail is going to have them limping after you, which makes it better already. Okay? Last but not least is the ankle. Again, sides or back. Achilles tendon's really good. The ankle is a very strong structure. So the damage done is mostly pain compliance and a lot less mechanical damage. And the difference being pain compliance, I'm hurting you, but you're not actually hurt like a pressure point. Mechanical is the joint doesn't work. We talk about something called the 4 Ds. Drunk, dementia, drugs, determined. Any one of those 4 things will stop pain compliance. So if he's drunk and I try to use a pressure point, like an eye, he might not react. If he's high, if they're crazy, or, and I mean like, not crazy like upset, depressed, I mean crazy like paranoid, schizophrenic, danger, and there's this huge problem with people thinking that mentally ill people hurt people, and they don't. The stats are very, very low on mentally ill people actually attacking people. There's all this crazy murderer BS that I hate, and again, that drives me crazy. This is one of the mental illness that does not indicate violence, almost ever. Oh. Yes. So very good to know there's somebody crazy, you can usually avoid them. They're not going to try to hurt you. They do happen, but it's so rare, but because it's rare, when it does happen, everybody talks about it. So it's the reverse effect for violence, right? What do you think happens more often, serial killers or bar fights? Well, every day, right? That's how Sam's employed. Yeah. Do they talk about bar fights unless somebody dies? No, because it's common. They talk about serial killers. So people come to classes asking about serial killer defense when they should be asking about bar fight defense. Does that make sense? So same thing with crazy people. Most crazy people are passive. They don't want to hurt you. They may hurt you trying to resist them, but they're not going to attack you. But when it does happen, because it's so rare, the media talks about it. And so we have in our heads, monkey see, monkey do, that insane people are dangerous, and they are not. So, from this situation, we have multiple targets. What I want you to do is you're gonna just vary it up. And I want you to kind of hit as many zones as you possibly can. Now, another cool thing about this for for people who wear high heels. High heels to the foot do a lot of damage. Also, a kick to the shin does a lot of damage, especially if they're pointed, or you wear boots. You should be able to do it in high heels. You should be able to do it whatever. But again, a high heel through here, I've seen 2 pictures of a high heel going through here from right defense. Yeah, girl kicked upwards and went straight through. It's a soft zone. So very interesting when we do ground defense stuff. You have to be aware of your shoes, right? You can do extra damage. There's so many cool things you have on you. My girlfriend's purse is like a mace. It's huge and it's full of crap. One clunk with that bad boy is going to do some damage, right? So you're going to do entry, you're going to get to the side, and you're going to just hit him in multiple spots. Just play.
So just not the parts that you showed me, just anywhere?
Any one of those rings.
Okay.
So I just want you to get side, bang, 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 and you start playing. And this is how you're going to learn. Because your brain already likes techniques because you came that way down your family line. You are evolved from winners. Your family line won so many fights, that's the reason you exist right now. So you're bred from winners the whole way through. You already know the preferred method of hurting people, you just don't know it. We find it through play. People are like, I really like elbows. I really like knees. Right? So that's what I want. I want you to hit, you're going to move, I'm not going to direct you. You're just going to bring out the inner winner. Cool? Go!
Take it easy, man.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. Nah, yeah, good.
Hands up. Okay.
That's fine. That was really good. Go again. Throw some knees in there. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, good. Little body check. That was pretty cool. Let's go again. Boom. 1. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, now we're gonna do 2 more, but this time Thor's gonna move a little bit. So he's gonna give. So again, he's gonna resist. So as we come 1, bang, you get the side. You're gonna start hitting. He's gonna start turning, and I just want you to follow and do the best you can.
Okay.
Okay, and again, all we want to do is make sure you can't turn. So we can straight arm, we can grab the elbow, we can still fire. As long as you can't turn, it can't be damaged. Okay? Go. Bang. 1. Resist a little bit, Thor. Yeah, good. See? So follow him. Don't resist. Follow him around. Go again. 1. Bang, bang. Follow, follow, follow. Whoa, there you go. That's okay. Go again. I want you to keep your mass behind this elbow.
Right. Okay.
Right? Because you're starting here now, and you're focusing on the hits, and this sort of lose it. So get to the position, hit, and as he turns, just keep hitting. Okay. Bang. Go in the elbow, good. Hit, move. Nice, very